Hi everyone, I'm REDROSExo, but you can also just call me Rose. I'm a Call of Duty and Warzone streamer. I stream most weeknights around 7 p.m. Eastern, as well as sometimes on the weekends. And I started streaming because I love Call of Duty. And
Welcome! Thank you so much for being here.
Thank you for having me.
Yeah, I'm excited.
I'm REDROSExo. I'm an affiliate on Twitch. I just hit 1.2K followers, and over the last month, I've averaged about 12 viewers.
Nice, that's exciting. And how long have you been streaming?
I've been streaming, about 15 months. Yeah.
Oh my gosh, months. Okay, so a little over a year. Congrats. Yeah. That's huge.
Thank you. Thank you.
Getting into like the nitty gritty boring kind of stuff, analyzing your data, do you do that by chance? When do you do it, and how do you like put that into your streams afterwards?
Yeah, so I've looked at the data tab on Twitch before. When I do that, I'll look to see the analytics from my average viewers and the times when the average viewers are there. Things that I've gotten out of that, I've started recently doing like just chatting in the beginning of my streams instead of playing the game, like just loading up, playing the game, and like welcoming people as they come in. I've started to like talk to chat more in the beginning and just focus on chat, like big screen, me and them, and that's it. And I analyze the data on those, and I can tell that the streams where I do that and I interact with chat in the beginning, my streams, like my numbers are a lot better than the streams where I just start playing. So I've tried to analyze my data like that.
Yeah.
And I've also, the second way that I've done it is I've realized that sometimes the shorter stream is actually better than the longer stream. So when I stream longer toward the end, like viewership falls off because I stream later at night. So I've looked at that and I'm like, well, why am I, there's no reason to put in this extra effort at the end of the stream if viewership like falls off, you know, people go to bed. So I just capitalize on like a 3 to 4 hour stream now instead of like doing 6 to 7 hours.
Yeah. So what strategies do you use to get engagement, whether that's on Twitch or forms of social media?
Yeah, I think engagement on Twitch, you know, is tough. Like sometimes it's hard to be like, you're not always on everybody's recommended, you know, discoverability is difficult. So I really just try to make sure that like when I'm interacting one-on-one with somebody new in the chat or somebody in the community, like I really try to get to know them. And I mean, one, I care for them a lot, but two, like if I don't get to know them and they don't get to know me, like what kind of connection is that? So if, you know, every first time chatter, I try to ask them to tell me something about themselves. And then next time they come in, I'll follow up on that. I just really try to be more about the people than anything. So specifically that's for Twitch. On other platforms like Twitter or TikTok, I think just being present, just posting and engaging with other people on the apps, on the socials, interacting with people's tweets, commenting when people, you know, when they post for like engagement reasons, you know, like what's your favorite time to stream at, like just commenting on that, they see your answer, and then other people see your answer. And I just think that like being present on all social medias is perfect for growth.
Yeah, no, nice. So how do you adapt to the changes of the algorithm? I hate that. Oh, like they're suppressing you, they're boosting you randomly, whether it's on Twitch or social media, and what do you do with that information?
Also on TikTok, I saw a video recently because I follow people that talk about this stuff. And they said that they want you to get your video to be a part of the algorithm. Like TikTok needs to know what your video is about. So whether that's putting, you know, like a little catch grab on the screen when you're doing it so that they can categorize your content like that. I've tried to start doing that a lot more on TikTok now. And I think I've actually seen some decent growth, to be honest.
So is that putting it on the screen, you say, is that the bio or is that the hashtag, or is it literally like embedded in the video?
So it's on the video. Like if I do an intro, I'll make sure the words are up there, and I'll pick like the specific words that you see in the beginning or the specific words as like the thumbnail on my TikTok, so that if you are scrolling on it, you'll read like those specific words and be like, oh, I want to click this video.
Okay. Nice. How do you personally get creative and kind of stand out from the rest?
Yeah, I mean, like I said on Twitch, I try to, every first time chatter, I try to make a big deal. Like I try to welcome them in, get to know them. And then same thing with my community. I really, really do try to get to know them. If I see them on other social medias, when they come into chat, I'll ask them about, you know, I just had somebody in my community talk about their dog. And when they came into my chat, I like immediately followed up with that. And then I just got a Go XLR, which I'm super hyped about. And so now when people like come into my chat, I welcome them. I have like a little, it's called Hard Tune. I don't even know what it is, but it's like a megaphone. And
Yeah.
anytime somebody comes into my chat for the first time, I'll like say hello to them with that. And just make sure that I'm greeting them. Like, I just really want them to know that they're welcome there. And then like, same thing with the people who even I have like a just lurking, like a lurking channel point. And when people do that, I make sure to acknowledge them as well. Like I just really try to, like, I'm there to play the game and I know that, but I really love to connect with people more. So I try to be more for the people than anything.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
curveball question. So
Sure.
it sounds like you have a really good memory. How do you keep up with like all of these? Oh, like, oh, how's your dog doing? Like, how'd your
Yeah.
test go? Or do you have advice for people who maybe can't remember everything about their community?
I mean, truly, and this might be like a bad answer, but I am on social media like a lot. Like I am on a lot. So I am like always on Twitter. I'm always scrolling something, which is bad. My screen time is like horrible. Like don't take after me. Like I'm actually really serious.
Oh no.
Don't take after me. Like I
Okay.
can't look at it. I'm very nervous to know that it is hours a day.
Yeah.
But I mean, I've always had a really good memory. And then I'll have like the people that come in my chat, like their usernames won't even be their name. And then I'll call them by their name every time they come into chat. Like I just remember it. I've always been really good with names. But if I wasn't, I would say honestly, like even just like a little sticky note, I feel like that could be very personalized. Or if you follow up with somebody, I know people will do like something in the whispers, like a new first time chatter, they'll be like, hey, like it was very nice to meet you, and like follow up with their name. And like I think I learned one time when I was in college that if you say somebody's name 3 times, you'll remember it. So maybe when they come into chat, say their name a couple times, or like reiterate, okay, like you want me to call you this. I know that that's like a really big help.
Yeah. No.
Yeah.
Okay. Good. Write that down. Write that down.
Yeah.
How do you personally make friends with other content creators?
Honestly, I have made a lot of friends through friends. And I started knowing nobody. So I feel like I should preface with that. When I first started streaming, I did not know anybody. I knew nobody who played Call of Duty. I played with my real life friends. But through the people who came into my Twitch chat, I have met them. And through them, like we would get games. And like, obviously that is very specific to Call of Duty. You know, if some people play single player games, that's harder. But I was able to play the game with multiple different people. And through that, I have met every single person that I know through like 1 or 2 of the first people I have ever met on Twitch. So it's just, if somebody wants to play games with you and you don't play a single player game, I would say go for it. If it doesn't work out, it doesn't work out. But I feel like you will just always benefit from playing with other people.
Yeah. I love that. All right. So last question. Going back from when you kind of started a few years ago, 1.5 years ago, to where you are now, like the average of 1 to 2 viewers to now, like, was there anything that kind of changed at all for you? Be like, oh my God, wow, my views are kind of skyrocketing.
I think networking is the biggest thing, and playing the games with other content creators. And I think that playing with like other like-minded people who are trying to create content and have fun and get the good clips and stuff like that was really, really beneficial. And then doing that, getting better clips, having more fun on stream, I was able to meet more people from other communities, and then I was just able to grow that way.
All right, well, that was it for me. I don't know if you have any like final words that you want to say.
No, this was really, really awesome. Truly anybody that's watching this, I wish you the best with your streaming career, and good luck.
Perfect. All right, well, thank you so much. Say bye to YouTube. Thank you.
Bye, YouTube.
Bye.